Hey folks, it's me, your pal B, and we'll be playing Minecraft today. Yeah. So, as for the, if you've seen my content before, you may be wondering, hey man, why are you playing Minecraft and not, like, Fallout or something? Well, those are my first 3 real videos, is the thing. Shouldn't really, think of a young channel as like being upholden to the first 3 real videos it uploads. I mean, sometimes you know what you want to do and all that, but whatever. Anyway, wow, what a shit way to start the video. Anyway, this is a very cool mod that I discovered recently called Untagged and Untitled. It's basically this weird core-esque liminal space mod. It's not trying to be a horror mod, from what I can tell. It just looks like random bullshit go, and I always love when a mod can be like that and not feel like a toddler made it, you know? This mod was made by, I think, Web Creatures, what they're called. I'm gonna link their channel in the description so you can get a download of it. It's from Google Docs. And I'm hoping to God I didn't download a virus from some malicious fella. But anyway, on to the actual stuff. And as of course, I have a few other mods installed. Jade, Just Enough Items. I want to see how to get things and what things do. So, Bottomingus. That's what our world is going to be named, and I know people are going to be a bit annoyed with how I do this, but I'm going to be real. I prefer how Terraria does that kind of thing. The, dying and losing only, like, a currency or something. If this had, like, you drop, like, your valuables or anything that isn't equipped as, like, a weapon or a shield, I would love to do it like that, but, yeah, no. That's just how I always do it. Nice old-fashioned bonus chests. I usually allow cheats too because mods have a tendency to be horrifically janky, and this one's no different. But I want cheats to see if I can't do it legitimately, and I'm wondering how well this video is gonna go because this should be the first time I'm ever trying to edit something because I'm currently recording with OBS. Surprisingly, I haven't had it before. Recorded with the Xbox, what's it called, game bar. But anyway, V for vocal selection. What the fuck? Well, guess I'm choosing that one. Okay. I knew there were going to be Deltarune references in this thing. I just didn't imagine to get smacked square in the face with one immediately. But yeah, heads up for everyone. This mod is in beta, like a pretty early one. This is like the first public beta, I'm pretty sure. So don't expect this thing to be polished to the back, but expect there to be some crazy shit. All I'm saying. Really had to start me out in a fucking snow biome. It's either you're stuck in a snow biome for the whole game, or you're stuck in a desert biome for the whole game. Or you get lucky and actually get some nice structure. Hold up. Let me do something real quick. I prefer toggle sneak as well. Yeah. Nice and simple. Yep. I always use the basic Steve skin whenever I play the game. It just feels canon, you know? It feels just... I just like playing as default characters, usually, when it comes to games like this. Very rarely do I choose to play as, like, another skin. Or make my own. It just you know, playing Minecraft, Steven. Minecraft just makes sense to me. Anyway, we're gonna wander for a bit, see if I can't find anywhere nice, and, yeah. Yeah, that's all I got. I'm considering keeping this, so I am gonna talk occasionally, but, I don't know how much I am gonna talk during this part of the game, because, man, I always hate this part, the build-up. I mean, while I'm here, might as well. Might as well grab some wood. Would be so nice. It would be so cool. Oh yeah, and the other mods I'm working with, very few. Got apple skin and waystones. I think those are like the only two major ones I didn't mention outside of the, outside the big one I said. Untagged and untitled is what this mod is called. Yep, because I didn't say that before. I trust myself. My question for the integration of all this weird shit is, how is it gonna happen? Like, is it gonna be like the first version of the mod where you gotta really just find this weird structure underground for everything to start happening, or do you gotta just live like dweller mods? You ever seen those? Like Wonderland.jar, I think one is. Wait, no, I think that's just a horror one. If you're wondering why I was so untrusting with that sheep, have you ever seen fucking From the Fog? I'm just untrusting of farm animals after playing a round of that. Especially in the cases of weird core and spooky mods. I keep calling it weird core, but like, I guess web core would be closer to it. It's kind of like a celebration of the internet, or at least the fun parts of it. Which kind of goes without saying, but... Anyway. You know, I am considering just basing up nearby. Maybe. There's also a real chance I add mods throughout the playthrough to test how much you can mod this this thing before it starts breaking down, so yeah. Well, not to specifically test that, but to see how many of the mods I really like I can splice in. Fallout, man. I was playing for a while on a Fallout 4 playthrough I made, recently. And, oh my god, I hate these games. Like, Fallout 4 is the best game in the series, in my opinion. When it comes to sheer gameplay. Something about exploring the Commonwealth. Which, whatever. Anyway, the Commonwealth, something about exploring it is just so fun. And then you add things like the Mutant Menagerie mod, which just, makes the exploring all more worth it. Then you add a bunch of collectibles and a bunch of display mods, and it's just a whole load of fun. I always love basing up at the home plate, I think it's called. The house in Diamond City. Yeah. And I always go for a Lone Wanderer build, using whatever. Mostly things like shotguns. Because, simply put, I cannot emotionally handle dog meat blocking me constantly. Little fucker, I love him, but I hate him, you know? Boat. But yeah. But I want you guys to, let me know how this recording is, if it's any better. And you might even get to see my first piece of editing. Ooh-wee, zooey, mama. Why the fuck is that line funny, man? Oh my god. Something about that fucking zooey mama line just brings a tear to my eye with sheer funny. Man. Oh yeah, and this mod, the map mod. I got that Zero's minimap. It's Z something. Not like the letter Z, but XI. Man, X is such a repetitive letter, man. Repetitive. Ugh. Jesus. You could hear the eye roll in my voice, eh? It's a very repetitive letter and all that. I just hate things like that just repeat for no reason. Don't forget to grab one of those babies. Old Golem. You guys ever play that, what's you call it? That, the console version with that, big fucking, castle with the Minecraft sign above it? Had, like, a bunch of rooms to tutorialize you on a bunch of things, like the brewing room, and had this weird cabin out back. Real nifty stuff, man. I remember me and my older brother used to play it a lot. And I remember I spent like forever trying to burn down the sign once I learned that it was made out of wool. Gotta learn which buttons are which. Fallout's got my fingers switched up. Finger placement. Finger, I hardly know her. Well, look at me, lucky duck. Nice and simple. You know, let's take a look at some of these things from Untagged, Untitled. Jesus. You know, when it's... okay, I'm just in shock at Blingledorp. What the fuck is this, man? Sausage. Let's sausage. Jeez. Vein bones. Boning in vein and all that. I say that as if that makes any level of sense. Yeah, you know what? I might just live here. Who knows? Me, obviously. I don't know. So I downloaded this like right after the video for like announcing its release became public. Like I think a solid like 5 minutes after. So I think this might be one of the first recordings of the mod. Which pretty nifty to get that title, you know? I wonder if you guys are even like gonna like Minecraft content. That's the craziest thing. If I become a fucking Minecraft YouTuber when I was trying to be a Fallout YouTuber. YouTuber. Speaking of YouTube, you guys heard of Glomble? I think I might have mentioned this in one of my Fallout videos, but it's like this weird little shit-ass site that barely worked the first time I tried it. Couldn't handle me being there, apparently. So I tried to watch some videos on it again, and apparently they developed their own YouTube community, calling it Glomble Gloop, which I mean, yeah, makes sense. That feels like a lot more accurate of a word than poop to describe YTPs. They are something. I mean, obviously, you know it's something, but yeah, get what I mean. I'm also doing a lot of that back and forth today for some reason. The brain does what the brain does, and the only thing you can do is call the fuzz. Yeah. So this first episode might just be a bunch of exploration. Or a bunch of exploration to find a house. So I'm considering snipping this out, but I think as the first video of this series, I should probably like keep it like this, so you know what so I know like if you guys want me to keep it like this, where it's just mostly me playing Minecraft with spurts of modded stuff. Probably not. Probably not, but then again, you don't know what kind of community you're gonna get. Unless you already have one. You know? Yeah, of course. Of course you know, because I'm obviously talking to famous YouTubers, Dan, TDM, and Stampy Longnose. Obviously. I'm gonna be real, I was trying to think of someone that I liked before that did, like, fucking die or did horrible things, and, I couldn't fucking think of anyone. Oh, yeah, Tobuscus, right? But please tell me he didn't degrade or anything, like... Oh my god. That would break my heart. The fucking Nugget and a Biscuit guy doing, like, drugs or AI slop or something like that. How many years has it been since fucking Annoying Orange? Like... a good, like, in 2 decades nearly? 20-year-old orange it can drink, probably. Man. I wonder how Danebo's doing as well. Like, is he doing well? Still making more orange? Or is that just like a bot company now, just... Or, not bot company, shell company, I think? Basically, did he step away from it? Is he still doing it? Still doing my mom? Still doing your mom? Doing your mom? What? You ever seen that fucking video of the guy just being like, oh, great goodness, doing your mom? And he just fucking sits there like, with his mouth agape like, oh my goodness. Oh, I haven't had one of these in a long time. Apple. Ooh, I wonder if the audio is like balanced or not. I'm gonna go with the assumption no, because first time recording and all that. Like the main part I'm really concerned about is just me, what do you call it? Me just blowing your ears out with my talking. Oh my god, this is fucking this is ridiculous. Oh my god, it's just a circle. Oh my god. It's always like this when I play Minecraft. My little sister always gets fucking islands, and I always get, like, a desert of some variety. Either a literal desert or a snow desert. It is annoying. Man, I just want a nice plains biome. Plain and simple. Bada bing, bada boom. I just saw something to look at. These babies. This will actually teach us how to do things. So, okay, when we base up, remind me to look at that. You know, like comment it immediately when I base up, okay? Love you, thank you, bye. Oh my god. Can I tell you about something funny that happened once? You've probably heard this kind of story a million times, but I was like on the phone with a scam caller. I'm pretty sure I was just talking for a bit, you know. And then I was saying, okay, I'm gonna have to go for a sec. I gotta talk to my boss. I don't have a boss. And then for some reason they say, okay, bye, love you. And I'm just like, and then I hang up, just like you know, what kind of reaction are you supposed to have when you hear some random guy say that to you? Like you too, sweetie, or something? Look at me. Oh, shit. You know, they never called me the Drift King in college because I failed. Anyway, oh shit. Kind of nuts how fast it is. This is ridiculous, though. The main reason why I don't live in cold biomes is usually the fucking ice. Like it looks ugly, man. I'd rather a river than a fucking ice slush patch. But hey, looks like we might be leaving the cold for a sec. Motherfucker. Jeez. I think this mod really is untagged and untitled. But I gotta ask you guys, is Minecraft usually like this for you? Where it's just, you gotta go fucking search for years until you find anything worth living in? Or are you guys like, is streamer luck an illusion and I'm just unlucky? Speaking of which, no, depending on the stability of this mod, I might add Alex's Caves. Because I'm pretty sure Alex's Caves is on 1.20.1. But I could be wrong. Don't, you fucking... Kill you and your stupid fucking kid. Oh, blood. Now you may say, this is unneeded, this is brutal. And I gotta say, shut up. It tried to attack me. Look, I'm just saying, if I am not doing shit to you and you come up and attack me, like, I don't, you can shove it, man. I'm gonna stab you and your kid. In Minecraft, of course you do. Don't worry. Nah, but for real. Yeah. You know, most neutral mobs, I end up killing in droves, too, because, they just kind of annoy me sometimes. Anyway, what was I talking about? Motherfucking, I'm gonna keep going, for like 5 minutes now, you know, man, this joke sucks. Anyway, I wonder if you could hear that. I just hit my desk because I'm angry at myself for, doing the, thing a bunch. You know, I, watched this movie called Paprika recently. Weird anime film. Like, I was sent on this weird little journey to find it. Because it all started with this, like, music cover about a version of Sonic.exe, I'm pretty sure. That was completely unrelated to the movie, except that the music video had visuals from its parade scene, which I was interested in because, like, what the actual fuck am I looking at? It's like a melting old man for a bit, and then they're in the desert, then the city, and I'm just out here questioning, what am I watching right now? And, fucking... Anyway. I was questioning what I was even watching. Fucking... You know, I was like, huh, wonder where this is from. And I looked into the description and it said it was a parade scene from something. He directly linked to the music video without saying where the... What the fuck is that? Oh, okay. I was thinking of some spooky bullshit, but no, it was just a sunken boat. Oh, hey, I think we might have reached a non-cold patch. Nice. Anyway, it linked me directly to the music video for this weird song called, well, Parade, by some guy. I can't remember his name. And it didn't say, like, anywhere I could see that, where the movie, like, where it came from. And then soon I looked into the comment sections and it said it was from something called Paprika. Oh, for fuck's sake. Anyway, it came from the movie Paprika, it said, and I looked into it, found out it was from like 2006 and all that, and you know, I found it was free on YouTube, just like officially, it had only English subtitles that I could see, so I watched it like that, and I'm gonna tell you, I prefer dubs, I'm gonna be real. I'd rather look at the animation than a bunch of words the whole time. But anyway, I watched it. It was a weird movie. Just not what I was expecting. Like, I liked it. It was a pretty good one. It was just, you know, it was weird to be at the end of a little mystery like that. But yeah, I would recommend giving it... Motherfucking... I would recommend giving it a watch. You know, for the novelty of it. And also give the Parade track a listen. It is really good. It's also apparently very full of commentary, according to a bunch of English covers I listened to. Something about society being a parody of a utopia and something like that. But anyway, yeah. I think we found home. Only, like, I'm not gonna bother checking, but, like, I'm gonna go with 30 minutes? Maybe 20 if we're lucky. Maybe none of you checked out yet. Who knows? Now, don't go expecting me to build anything like a, actually good-looking base. And I always do the classic box and build out from there. You know, nice dirt or wood box, and yeah. In the mining zone right now. So a feature of Untagged and Untitled, what's it called? I heard of. It's called like alphaification. Basically brings you to the Minecraft alpha world. And I'm just, you know, from what it looks like it's a random event, but I'm also not sure it's in this version of it. Because from what I could see from like the teasers and stuff, it might be in development right now, so who knows. Oh yeah. Okay. Guess we're. Let's see if we can't find a clearing. Not gonna look at that guy. Anyway, I guess I'll be basing right here. Eh, I'm thinking. From here to here to here. Yeah, that seems right. Yeah. So here comes one of my lesser favorite bits, the building bit. You know, every time I get the chance to in a mod pack I make, I usually fucking make like a trophy room or something like that. Always having a bunch of the items the bosses drop, or cool items I found across the place. Maybe even a few mobs I've imprisoned. Kind of like that, but I build. But man, I kind of wish I could find more rabbit holes like the... Kind of like the paprika one that I mentioned to you guys on YouTube. Because it just... Like, oh my god, I gotta show you guys how bad my homepage is. It's literally just like 15 videos. And like, they're all videos I've already watched or have already seen in the recommendations for like 3 weeks. It's awful, man. Convenient amount of blocks. Imagine if I got fucking copyright claimed by the guys who make made Untagged and Untitled for like the music they have, because apparently they have like a custom soundtrack and everything. As you saw with all those cassette tapes. Ugh. Sorry if you hear anything right now. Currently, had to, sneeze. Man, remember when copyright was so bad on YouTube, where if you literally hummed a song, you could get fucking copyright ridden? Or copywritten? Ay, ay, ay. Look, I'm just saying, if a YouTuber is just singing, like, just a little snippet of the song, shouldn't really count as copyright infringement because, like, what's happening, you know? It's just a guy having a fun time, singing a little bit of a song that he liked to his audience. And if you argue otherwise, I think you should, you know, read a book. Don't or like go on a hike or something, you know? Just don't interact with me is what I'm trying to get at. Cause like, you know, cause my opinions are so strong and they're all my own. Trust me. Trust me, I didn't learn them from like a H-Bomber guy or anything. Fucking. You ever see that? Like, that's apparently like a thing with people nowadays where they just get all of their opinions from YouTubers. Like, I can understand things like obscure movies you don't really care to watch or anything like that, but like, you know, get your own spine when it comes to your morals at the least. You know, I'm considering getting vein miner, ultra miners for like Terraria. I remember. Yippee! Anyway. Just gonna chop that down. There we go. Got our door. But anyway, yeah, the rest of this is just going to be, you know, building the house for a little bit with interspersements of me talking. So, yeah. You know, I'm kind of wishing I burned down these trees before I started building, but either way, can't do much now. Okay, well, I'm out of blocks, so now let's take a look at what we can do. So, counter or a sweeper? Minecraft's Grimmer Reaper. Nice. Open up a server door. Knock on the server door 100 times. Defeat a non-player. Oh, yeah, they have these in the Precursor mod. untitled mobs. Yeah, weird little guys that make weird little. Sounds like glass breaking mostly. Okay, bloomer. Whoever a bloomer is. Swim in acid. Obtain coffee. Coffee. Fuck? No. Fuck. Lamau. Cheese for all. Cheese bucket. Obtain missing dash block. Encounter the delusioner. Huh. Obtain a common compact disc. Obtain a rare one. Exchange a rare item in the exchanger. Can't stop winning. Obtain the crowbar. Use rats as lab rats. Swim in blood. Drink from bottle of blood. Well, that tells me nothing. I was hoping it was like gonna be like head to the find a blank and you get to blank, you know, that kind of deal. But yeah, I'm thinking this first episode's gonna be me mostly just whatchamacallit. Mostly me just exploring and building the house. I'm gonna end this first part after I'm done building out like the basics of the house and maybe even the flooring. Oh, I love the flooring. I always do a lineup of blocks like this, just plopping everything down on each other so I can just in and out, in and out. Axe is nearly broken. That sucks. Maybe I should look at the blocks to see if any of them give an answer. Vein. Doomwad. Clatter. Patterpillar. The redactor, huh? Well, that's concerning. I'm gonna frame this guy the moment I get him. And no, not for manslaughter. Jeez. I thought that was jelly beans for a second. That ball pit block I hovered over for half a second. How do I even get to this, like, these places? It's my question. Diving grass block. Divine. Huh. I kind of want to end up. I kind of want to fully base up in the alpha world because it looks really nice. Motherfucker. So after this episode, we're probably going to go mining for a bit, and if we're lucky, we'll find some untagged stuff, but I don't know. But yeah, if this is our permanent base and we can't find the alpha world for a long time, I'm going to make this a little monument. A little gazebo, even. Wouldn't that be so awesome? Wouldn't that be so cool? Be the most incredible gazebo the world has ever seen. So, yeah. Speaking of gazebos, apparently Digital Circus is getting released as a movie soon. Its final episode, at least. So, yeah. Man, that fucking... Oh boy, episode 8. Kinda nutty. Wasn't expecting, honestly, if you're already this far in, it's spoiler warning, okay? Fucking... Hold up. 3... Yeah, okay. So Kane fucking dies. Like just at the end of the episode, he is dead. It's just, you know, with how the episode was going and how I saw a few people mention the line, "Where's Kinger?" I was thinking, oh god, did Kinger get murdered? But no, fucking Kane dies. Because of fucking Kinger, he just kind of accidentally does it. It's funny. Just 1 minute he's there, 1 minute he's just a memory. Just a burning memory. You know, I'm considering on what to put for the thumbnail of this episode, and I think I've come up with what I'm gonna do. It's just gonna be a JPEG of that chud. I noticed nothing ever happens, and it's like the whiteboard one, or something like that. Probably. Probably should have turned it into a pickaxe, but whatever. Shut up. Just shut up. Don't worry about what I just did. Shut up. Oh yes, wooden pickaxe. That's what you use to cut trees like a real man. You guys ever heard of like that blocking called like almalaria or something like that? Allumaria? Almalarias? Almafellas? Anyway, yeah. It was fine. I don't really care about it too much. It's just... It's very frustrating, the mining and exploration. Mainly because if you put torches, the mobs still spawn. And for a game like that, I don't think it works for a 3D block game. Mainly because how they bounce the monsters, they're just too much of a threat. Like either you can have them be jobbers like Terraria and go for Terraria's lighting system where it doesn't really matter outside player visibility, or you can go with Minecraft being like, you know, they're actually a threat. But you can disable them through like various means. Come on. Now, some of you may be wondering, B, why the fuck your house so tall? Because I always make my houses too short, so, you know, let's do the opposite since we're gonna have such a wacky adventure with this one. And if you're wondering, yes, I do record in one go. You know, if it wasn't obvious. If you were all as dumb as I am. And I mentioned the first time, this is the first time I'm using OBS, and I hear it crashes a lot, so here's hoping it doesn't crash on me, or it hasn't already crashed and I'm just talking to myself. Hold up. Oh, nope, still recording. Yeah, just checking if nothing important was shown. Probably was, though. So, you know, I guess that's another thing I'll have to edit. Who knows? I'm probably gonna edit something. I don't know. Man, I really need something. Someone. I need... You know, we all need some of that.
Hot gay sex.
You know, most fancy schmancy YouTubers, they would just skip to the good part and not show you the hours of tedious, boring stuff. But, you know, if you like me, you say you like this, but you don't really. But you still watch it, because you have nothing better to do for the minute, or for the best part of however long I'm taking with this. Might be taking too long. Hey, developer, if you're for some ungodly reason watching this video and haven't already checked out like every other person, uh, feel free to tell me what the hell this is about. I don't get it, man. God, imagine being the fucking creator of this mod, and you just see this guy upload like one of the first videos on it, and it's just fucking like it's just base game Minecraft, and that's really all the video is until like 3 hours later. Because I do intend to wait a bit, you know, get unbored, not bored, less tired. Because my brain just kind of gets tired if I have, you know, if I'm having fun, I guess. So, I take breaks. Man, I'm gonna let you know, guys. Whatever fucking condition does that to you, it's kind of goddamn annoying. Like, oh boy, I want to play some Fallout New Vegas. Nah, sorry, tired. EP time. It's like, oh, okay. Damn. Damn. Sleepiness got hands. Ay, 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 ay. Well, it's done. For now, of course. I'm gonna add windows and stuff like that, but right now I'm, you know, the EPness is kicking in. So yeah. Is this how WAD files are formatted? I don't know, but I've never played Doom, but, you know, references are references. Feels appropriate for this mod. Ah, shit. Just remembered I was trying to make a door. Chocolate bar? Mob Scrambler. Energy. Oh. Well, I have found a bug for the creator. Sword. Wow, that's a load of stuff. The fuck is this? Fluorescent lamp. Whole load of stuff. Wall piercer. Alpha core. Okay, I guess this might be the way of I guess that might be the way of getting to the alpha world then. Is that? Oh, okay, I thought that was like I thought that was big beef. Yeah, you got some big beef on you. The dealer. I'm assuming that's where the tokens from this guy go. But also, it's kind of nice to be able to craft these guys now. Because in the previous version, it was kind of it would have been tedious to actually, it wasn't really tedious since if you got the disc, you definitely got one of the guys. Shit, fucking forgot to make the door. The D-O-R-E. The what? The door! However. But, yeah. So, that's been the video. Like, scub, dub-a-dub, fucking hell. But, like, legit, if you guys got any suggestions on what to do or any advice on how to get to places, I know of the furniture store, and I know there's a bestiary of some variety. But, yeah, if you guys fucking know how to do those things, let me know. Legitimately, it's great to have you around. I'll be seeing you.